Lawrence, thank you so much for joining us on our Can Captures here in your lovely air-conditioned Ogury apartment here. I tell you what, it's been a busy day in a lot of heat, so I'm very grateful to be in your AC, so thank you for having me.
Nice to see you, Dan. Very nice to meet you for the first time. Thanks for coming over from the US.
Yeah, no worries. Well, jet lag is killing me at the moment, but I'm powering through and I've got a coffee, so I'm all right.
One less American accent, despite us being in Cannes. That's from America. But...
Yes, exactly right, yeah. Well, look, do you mind starting us off, telling us a bit about you and tell us a bit about Ogury, if that's okay?
Yeah, so I joined Ogury about a year ago, actually. It was just a month or two before Cannes last year, where I met Ed and did your exciting podcast with him. So it's been a really transformative year. Personas, which you can see here, is the zero-party data layer, which we've been curating through our tech stack for about the last 3 years or so. So building up this robust data source in the background, and it's now the most exciting time for us, where we've got a platform, how we can engage with advertisers and clients direct, using personas for this really sort of granular level of targeting. I run the UK commercial aspect, and quite a lot of the sort of global agency conversations are held in the UK as well. So Cannes an awesomely exciting time to get together with a lot of those people and bring them into the air-conditioned luxury of our suite.
Yeah, that's your allure, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, amazing. And of course you are a Cannes regular yourself. I know we're here recording on the Monday, so we've got all the Cannes ahead of us. What have you got planned and what are you looking forwards to the most for the rest of the week?
So are you shattering the illusion that this could have been filmed at any point? We're admitting it's Monday morning. No, I mean, as I just alluded to, actually, having this suite and this space right on the Croisette, so it's in the heart of what's going on, means it's easy for us to get people to come and visit here and have meetings within here. So we've got some really close global brands that we work with, and they're out here. Normally we wouldn't necessarily get access to them because they're all dotted around different places in Europe. So to get them all in one room, along with our agency partners, is really valuable to have that time with them. Yeah. And that's why I'm really just looking forward to seeing some of them from different regions all in one room, so we can kind of address opportunities together.
Yeah, and that's why Cannes so special, right? Everyone really is here in one place and everyone's ready for that conversation, right? Conversations that wouldn't happen anywhere else. So yeah, it's great to have this so centrally located for that.
Inviting all the guys in who have got 1 million more lanyards than me, because they're invited to the parties.
It's the wristbands that start going up to your elbow before you leave, right?
Well, you got started well.
I've got the Ogury one, actually.
Good man. Good man.
It's early days.
Best colour.
Yes, absolutely. All right, well, maybe for the next question, it'd be good if you wouldn't mind telling us one thing that's happening in your industry at the moment in particular, and how maybe you and Ogury are addressing that.
So actually referencing an event that I was at a couple of weeks ago in London called Programmatic Pioneers, it was quite telling that you have the presence at some of these events, and I'm sure, have a wander around Cannes, there'll be some of these guys here as well, but with WPP's latest acquisition of Infosum and also of Epsilon having bought Lotame, they were very present at Programmatic Pioneers. But what this demonstrates is that the agencies are building out their internal tech stacks and their capabilities more than they ever have before, which is really exciting for them because they want to own some of this technology and bring a solution to clients that they've maybe not had the opportunity to do before. So what I feel is really starting to gather momentum at the moment is the ad tech partners, or just data partners, of which we are both at Ogury, to be able to partner with these agencies, enriching what they're already doing, helping them complement what's in their tech stack so that we can offer additional scale, help them add to their, certainly around IDs and the subject of signal loss, right? So the agency's tech stacks are trying to understand how can we find the right audiences online, and if you can complement that, I feel that there's a bit of a race on between lots of businesses like Ogury, where who can be at the front end of working hand in hand with these agencies to try and build out their own tech stacks. Yeah,
it's such an interesting time for the agencies at the moment, as you say, with those different acquisitions, and you're right, there is the race that is on, right? So it's certainly exciting times for it. Well, I guess looking forwards then, it would be always good to cast an eye forward as we finish up here. I mean, maybe if we're in this room 12 months' time recording this again, what will we be talking about then, do you think? What's next?
So I think I took a little stroll, it was probably an error at this time of day, down to the port to go and see a few of the big yachts down there. Right. It was far too hot to be doing that, just for reference. But it's interesting to see the mix of advertisers who are, tech companies who are taking those yachts, but also some of the presence on the balconies down the road. And we can see the real emergence of CTV and other kind of CCTV, SSP solutions. That space is clearly, as we know, is really at the forefront of what's going on at the moment in our industry. And so from an Ogury standpoint, in a year's time, being able to sit here and say our solution of targeting personas, understanding the granular level detail of behaviors and attributes and being able to find those users on the web will be extended into seamlessly across in-stream and CTV. So in a year's time, to be able to sit there and say Ogury's personas, platform agnostic, that technology which is unique to us can be across all of these platforms. It's going to be really super exciting.
Yeah, amazing. And no doubt that'll happen, I'm sure, with you at the helm there. So,
Q3 and Q4, but those are always significant time periods, aren't they? There's quite a lot of time in Q3 and Q4.
Yeah, there is.
It'll be upon us before you know it, and then we've got plenty of cool stuff to announce on LinkedIn via.
Amazing. Oh, exciting. Well, look, thank you so much. It's been lovely to meet you, all right? Enjoy the rest of your time in Cannes, of course.
Appreciate it. You too. I'll catch up with you in the week.
Yeah, thank you.